What's up, Ben Davis? We're going to make a beat out of things found in the BDTV studio.
Shalom, Giants, and welcome to this week's newscast.
We're excited to be bringing you into this holiday season. Today we'll be looking at the diversity surrounding the holiday season,
as well as guiding you into finals week as we head into winter break.
Man, I am not ready for finals, but you know what I am ready for? Christmas.
Me too, except instead of Christmas, it's Hanukkah. So let's dive right into this newscast and see how the preschool likes to celebrate their Christmas season.
Last Friday, Miss Edwards and our senior class officers hosted a Christmas party for our preschoolers.
Each year we do a holiday winter celebration with the preschoolers. We do activities. This is our first year that we did tie-dyeing. We did bowling with Christmas trees. Our special visitor Santa was here. This was actually started and then just turned over to me when I decided to start doing it. They've been doing it for many, many years, and we just want to get the kids involved, not only our senior class officers, but as well as our preschoolers. Get involved. I hope everybody's involved in Secret Santa or something during the holiday, even if it's not related to Santa.
Besides Miss Edwards, a few of our senior class officers were also involved in the preschool celebration.
I'm a senior class officer, so we just get to do a lot of volunteer opportunities, and so this was something presented to us, and without hesitation, I was like, yeah, I'd love to. My favorite part about being involved with this is that kids are just so high energy and they don't really care what you think about them, and so it's really cool to hang out with them and just to do fun activities with them because they're always so excited about everything.
I like when they go up to meet Santa and they're all, shocked that he's here, and they're all surprised and they're telling him what they want. That's pretty cool. I like kind of taking time off to not be selfish, because throughout the whole year you're deciding like, what do I want to do, what do I want to have, but around the holiday season you kind of get to take time off to make sure that those around you are also having their wants and wishes fulfilled as well. Have a happy holiday season, be kind, help others, and yeah, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays from your senior class officers!
For most of us, it's Christmas season, but December's full of holidays. For example, earlier this week, the St. Mary Church got together downtown to celebrate the birth of the Virgin Mary.
So we're getting ready, prepared to welcome her, which is by we do a dance, and we sing the mañanitas, and we also do our mass at 12 o'clock tonight, because it's actually the big day is tomorrow, which is the 12th, so we're getting ready for tomorrow.
As you can tell, they take this holiday very seriously. But the celebration didn't just end there. After the celebration, they headed back to the church where they continued until midnight, when it would officially be December 12th.
No words to describe how special it is for all of us to be part of this, and she be part of us. La Virgen de Guadalupe, nuestra morenita.
Another great example is Hanukkah. I interviewed Jacob for his unique perspective on how he celebrates the holidays.
So the holidays are a bit more unique at my house because my mom is Christian and my dad is Jewish. So we celebrate both the holidays oriented around the two religions. So in our living room, you'll see our Christmas tree in the corner, but then right across the room on the table, there'll also be the menorah and the dreidels and the Hanukkah candles and all that just hanging out on the table because we celebrate both the holidays. And it's a lot of fun, and it actually brings us closer together than it does separate us.
Tony Villasenor, BDTV.
That reminds me, Jada, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't know, maybe a car. What do you want for Hanukkah?
Oh, to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
watch BDTV this week?
Of course I do. It's my favorite news source.
And you've probably seen the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. They actually had a debate. Brought a teacher in and everything. A debate about if water is wet. Of course it's wet. It's water. It's water.
Which brings me to my next point. Hand sanitizer, which, by the way, purchase at your local Walmart.
Because hand sanitizer?
Because when I get dirt on my hand, you don't know where the dirt goes with the hand sanitizer.
What do you mean?
Well, when you put it on, it just disappears.
Disappears?
Yeah. It's just like, okay, you put it on and it's like, where does it go? Nobody knows. It like just goes away.
Welcome back, Giants. Let's head over to Greg's Corner to see what type of literature he has in store for us.
Hey, what's cracking, y'all? My name is Greg Hurt, and this is Greg's Corner. This is the first pro-black segment on BDTV, and in this segment, we'll be alternating weekly between empowering poems, books for knowledge, documentaries about our history, and news in the black community. Now, last time, I gave you guys news in the black community. Now, this time, we're going to start the cycle over again and give you another empowering poem written by me. So let's get to it.
African migrants are being sold in slave markets.
African migrants being sold as slaves in Libya, some for as little as $400.
Protesters clashing with police this week outside the Libyan embassy in Paris.
Are we really free? We are still seen as a threat to society. Are we really free? The system is still indoctrinated inside me. Are we really free? This world still won't recognize me. If one of us is for sale, that one affects us all. We can't afford to go backwards. We must learn to stand tall. And if there ain't no justice for one, there can't be justice for all. We shall not forget about those outside of the states overall. It's 2017 and a new slave trade has emerged. They're trying to keep it all silent before it reaches the verge. We must be aware of our surroundings and voice for the people in need, because in actuality, we are all from the same tree. So before you brush this along, this is a question you need. With all that's going on in this world, are we really even free? The world has made it clear and made it easy to see. There doesn't seem to be justice. It seems to be just us. And there's little attention to the cries when it comes from just us. The thought of us being one is being pushed to the edge. The thought of equality in this world is now becoming dead. So now to go back to this question, the one that can plant the seed, start to think real deep about it and ask, are we really free?
I really hope you guys enjoyed that poem, and I hope you sit and you ponder on it. Now, check out next time where I'll be giving you another book to read to gain knowledge.
Her main goal was to fall in love with the person she'd seen in the mirror, of course. But something was holding her back. Like the only thing she could see was bumps, bruises, and cracks.
Nevertheless, she was made of so much more than that. The sound of her laugh, the sparkle in her brown eyes, the brightness in her smile, or where her heart lies. She's been told to love herself or nobody will, and although she keeps trying, there's a hole that won't fill.
Her mistakes consume her, and self-pity is an addiction she possesses. Change never comes easy, but the right time has come to clean her messes. In order to become truly happy, she must become the best version of herself. Loving, intelligent, or selfless, whatever that may be, she has to look deep within and find the key.
That's when she will learn a healing woman will have flowers blooming from the cracks in her heart. Her inner aura will resemble a battleground filled with hope.
Only then will she be able to look at the person in the mirror and love the thought of being in love.
The 27th
that's
of
a
May
creepy smile.
in 2002.
My name is Sonia Merkel. I was born in Pakistan many years ago in Karachi, and the city of Karachi. It's a coastal place in the south of Pakistan. And I moved to the US 17 years ago. It was 2000. I had done my master's in medicine, and then I wanted to specialize in pediatric medicine. And there was a very good program offered by the University of Texas in Houston. Pakistan, as you know, it's in the Far East. We are very influenced by the Eastern culture. I felt that I actually like to be different. I come from a big family. We were 5 of us siblings. So always wanted a large family, and so does my husband. He comes from a family of 4. So I have 4 girls now. The eldest is 14, then I have a 13, a 12, and an 11 today.
Paneer, we call it, but it's more like a cottage cheese.
So I never paid attention. My mother was the most awesome cook. And out of my memory of sometimes helping her, I picked up stuff. Most of them have been from cookbooks. I speak and understand, in some cases even can write 6 languages. There's Sindhi, Punjabi, Bengali, Urdu, German, and English. Late at night, it's dark and the stars above me. Kids are asleep, TV's off, it's just quiet out there. And I'm just thinking of how blessed I am, and I didn't do anything to deserve it.
What's up, guys? It's Anna here from Anna's Appetite, and today I have Malia Smith and Allison Bracken. And what are we doing today, guys? We're gonna eat. We're about to eat good. We're fun to smash.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read in it.
So we are doing our first Anna's Appetite vlog. We're here on Mass Ave, and I have Allison and Mimi, who's not in the shot. Mimi with me.
Well, then there must be some magic clue inside.
So the restaurant we're going to today is called The Eagle, and it basically has a bunch. Of like home style food, like fried chicken, mac and cheese, stuff like that, and it's gonna be really good.
But yeah, like I said, the mashed potatoes are really, really good. Mac and cheese is definitely my favorite. Honestly, with the size of the menu, you guys really can't go wrong.
Mashed potatoes.
I do want mashed potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, so we ended up ordering a whole fried chicken, mac and cheese, biscuits, and what else did we get? Mashed potatoes. So we're waiting on all our stuff, and the biscuits are the first thing to come out, so it's gonna be really good. Biscuits!
Love and tradition of the grand design, some people say is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. As days go by, we're gonna fill our house with happiness. The moon may cry, but we'll smother the blues with tenderness.
So we decided to get another order of mac and cheese because we like smacked the first one. This is the first one that we got. So we got 2 orders and we're about to smash and then be done. So this has been it for Anna's Appetite. We had an amazing time eating at the Eagle, and this is Ana Santiago, BDTV. Is that a chocolate shop? Oh, let's go.
It's the bigger love of the family.
Speaking of which, let's head over to sports.
I'm Evelyn Sanchez with This Week Sports. Although we haven't had many games this week, that doesn't mean our Giants aren't preparing for this weekend. Here's some information on what's coming up.
Our swim team had their meet with Perry Meridian on Monday. The girls will be competing in the Marion County meet today at 5 p.m. and boys on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. at IUPUI Natatorium. Wrestling has been preparing all week for their Marion County tournament at Warren at 8 a.m. Good luck to our wrestlers. The girls basketball team won against Crispus Attucks on Tuesday with scores of 67-27. The girls also went against Southport on Thursday. For those scores, check out Giant Athletics on Twitter. Our #1 state-ranked boys basketball team will be competing against Warren Central at 7:30 p.m. For those who want to catch a home game, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. will be against Brownsburg here at Ben Davis.
That's all for this week, Giants. For more scores, go to Giant Athletics on Twitter. Evelyn Sanchez, BDTV.
I feel like I did based off all the politics, but really it's still a race, so I didn't even know who was going to win. But I really had most of the votes. It was a 3-1 ratio, but I really thought I did. From here on, I probably feel like I want to go to college and probably stand at IU and do the best I can there and make my statement there. And then if I'm blessed enough and honored enough to go to the league, I'm going to go to the league and do as best I can there too. I think my personal accomplishment is to go to the league and have enough money so my parents don't have to work another day in their life.
As we inch closer to the winter equinox on Thursday, the temperatures will definitely be winter-like. For today, we can expect mostly cloudy conditions with a high of 34 and low 26. Saturday will be slightly warmer with a high of 47 and low 35. Sunday will be a perfect day for Christmas shopping with a high of 51, low 35, and a chance of PM showers. On Monday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 49 and low 31. Tuesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 39, low 24. And on Wednesday, we can expect partly cloudy conditions with a high of 42 and low 35. On Thursday, we can expect rain and snow showers with a high of 44 and low 26.
Well, it's final seasons, and you know what that means. It's time to seek professional help. Let's see what opportunities the school has available to get you ready for your finals.
So you're sitting in Impact cramming last-minute work while BDTV plays in the background. But take a break while I show you how to get prepared for the final exams coming up.
Final exams are coming up, and you know, students, I think it's a big source of stress for students. I think a lot of students put a lot of pressure on themselves, and obviously, you know, the final exams themselves provide a lot of pressure for students. For AP classes or for any classes, I think it's important for students not to do it all at one time. Most teachers will give you the study guide or a study guide for a final exam, and you know, that study guide is there to help. You know, do not lose the study guide. Pay attention to it. That's a good indicator of what will be on the final.
If you're a senior, you don't have to worry about this next part. But if you're a junior, you might want to listen up about online SAT and ACT practice.
SAT and ACT are both tests that students take as part of the process of applying for college. Once they've taken both tests, they're then going to concentrate further retesting efforts on the tests that they're better at. This way you have the highest possible score going into your senior year. The SAT's test prep is through the Khan Academy. Their test prep will pull in the information they already have about you based on other times we've taken the PSAT and if you've taken the SAT before. With that information, they will generate test prep designed specifically for you.
Amber Gervasio, BDTV.
Hi guys, my name is Darian Price and welcome to Curious Questions. Today we're going to be arguing, is water wet?
Water is not wet because water was never dry in the first place, so therefore it can never be wet. It causes things to become wet. It's a cause and effect type thing. Just like this desk is never considered dead because it was never alive in the first place.
Let's dissect the question. Is water wet? In this sentence, okay, water is the subject and wet is now being used as an adjective. Regardless of what the property is, if it's a liquid, it can get something wet.
You might say that if water has never been dry, but if you say that, now you are saying that hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms, air molecules, are not dry. Once they are chemically bonded together, they are wet. They are water, which is wet. Thank you.
And when we look at water, we see that it has a strong hydrogen bond because of the electronegativity of the oxygen molecule. And because of this, it likes to do hydrogen bonding. With the hydrogen bonding, it will want to attract to itself. And since we said that something is wet, it's covered with water, we can tell just by the natural structure of water that it will want to attract to itself and be covered with water.
It creates a liquid.
Okay,
Darian, it creates
I love you, but your argument is invalid.
It creates a liquid. Liquids make things wet. If a liquid...
Guys,
why are you getting...
Listen, we're going to let Twitter handle this. You guys vote whether water is wet or not.
How are you just going to come in my video?
What? Oh my gosh.
How are you guys so incompetent to what?
That's all we got for you guys this week. So enjoy your winter break.
Merry Chrysler.
Happy Hanukkah. And remember,
If it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.